What's up, cool people? How's everybody doing? Been a little while since I've had a Wednesday live stream, and mostly that's possible because my usual Wednesday evening commitment is off the table for today. Normally I'd be pretty soon here getting ready to head over to church and, help run tech stuff for the youth group. But they're not meeting this week, and I think then it's just like another couple of weeks. Yeah, it's like 3 weeks after that, and then they're, on break for Christmas and such. But yeah, since, today was available and I just recently hit 200 subscribers on YouTube, hooray! I figured it would be an appropriate day to do a celebratory live stream to note the occasion. And those of you watching on Twitch, I did not say what I am celebrating, basically because I'm not sure with the terms of service there if that would technically be considered like advertising the other platform or promoting it or whatever. I mean, the experience is no different though. And I know that's the main thing that they wanted to emphasize, that the quality of your stream is not different from one, basically you're not offering a better experience somewhere else than you are on Twitch. But anyway, let's see. I was thinking of checking something real quick, and I was like, wait, what did I need to check? And now I remember. Not that I need to check this, but what I wanted to check was the, output, the sound coming from the microphone and such. Okay. So I have a couple of announcements, but I'm not sure that I really want to say those just yet. Of course, anybody that I would be waiting for to make those announcements to make sure that they hear it, I could just put it in my Discord. Although that is one thing to specifically point out. The Discord server that I said I would be working on when I hit this particular mark, I worked on it over the course of a few weeks to a month or so, and I think it's ready enough to be available to the public. So, if you're interested in that, I can send an invite link somewhere. In fact, I could even potentially work on that like during the live stream, if anybody's interested. Sorry, just making sure phone's not saying anything too important. Otherwise, there's a couple of announcements I wanted to make regarding future of the channel that I'm not sure I want to mention just quite yet. I did, I think, mention elsewhere, but I'll say it again here so we're clear. The gaming live streams and videos and stuff that I do, I'm kind of going to be bouncing back and forth between games, at least for a while, until I get, especially invested in one particular game or something like that. It was, for the longest time, just, okay, I pick one game, I play through that game and that game alone all the way through and then move on to the next one. Now I'm thinking I might bounce things back and forth a little bit. And doing that might also help me, or help make it a bit more reasonable and logical for a particular other contingency plan that I'm thinking of, but maybe I'll get to that later. So I don't know if anybody's really particularly interested in getting a behind the scenes look at my editing, but that is one thing I do eventually want to, like, notably further down the road, kind of integrate into what I offer. Basically just exclusive, either like Discord only or like maybe private / unlisted, whatever, live streams of, like, you know, during my editing time. I'm not necessarily even saying that, you know, the editing itself will be the focus. It's just one of those things where, like, you know, if I want something that has exclusive access, I could, you know, integrate that as like a behind the scenes thing, maybe even have whoever's watching it give a little input on the editing, you know, to a certain extent. But either that or it would just be extra, you know, live stream stuff for certain people to be able to watch and not others. I figure if I'm going to at any point start offering, like, you know, a Patreon type thing and have some exclusives, that's one of the things I'd probably want to offer. My other ideas come down to basically, okay, name, or at least account name or whatever, mentioned and or shown in videos. And then, like, what was the other? Oh, yeah. Like, early access to edited videos. Which, if I end up doing that at any given point, I will have to change the way that I put content out. And the availability of it at certain points. But anyway, I might, while I'm sort of stalling for time a little bit, first off, I've got a bit of a question, and I will leave that in the chat in various places wherever it applies. I'm not 100% decided on what game I might play during this live stream. I'm pretty much thinking either I'll go back to what I was previously playing on Wednesday live streams, which is that one puzzle game Relicta. Kind of Portal-esque, but definitely different mechanics. So there's that. There's Digimon Survive, which has been a bit of a mainstay. I would just be breezing through some of the early chapters because I haven't found time to play that game in quite a while. And so I'm still kind of working through my probably final playthrough of it just to get the last few evolutions and stuff in the game, at least for the main Digimon. Other games I suppose I could be convinced to play would include Wow, why am I blanking on stuff? So I could just play Gems of War if we're really wanting a sneak peek at, what I'm doing while typically editing, because that is most commonly the game that I'm playing while kinda halfway editing stuff. So, yeah, those are probably the main ones that I would put up as possibilities. So that's the question that I'm gonna put into the chat there. Which game would you like me to play? Give me a moment to take care of that. So, which game should I play? Relicta, Digimon Survive, or Gems of War? Okay. Put that in one chat. Now for the other. And I guess I should have copied and pasted, or copied before actually putting it in the one chat. Anyway. Alrighty. Now that I've got that in there. So yeah, I also might just do that whole editing sneak peek thing now, because I want to wait a little while on possible announcements. But I don't necessarily want to wait too long. So, for now, I might just give y'all a little sneak peek at the latest thing that I've edited. Haven't uploaded it yet, but this thing that I'm about to get into, I will show, like, basically what it looks like in my editing program and some of the various things that I do there. Let me, just so I don't make this extremely awkward, while I change the window that I'm capturing. That should be, yeah, that's pretty much what I need there. Okay. So, this is my editing program. It's, oh, wow, okay, that's just delayed more than I thought. I was like, wait, why don't I see my mouse moving around there? So yeah, this is the editing program that I use. It's one that I paid for kind of at the recommendation of one of my friends, but like one-time payment years ago. I've used this exact same program for a few years now, at least. I want to say about 5. Not 100% sure on that. But, frame rate's dropping. Yay. I love frame drops in the stream. Hopefully that'll sort itself out. If it doesn't, I might actually get a better idea of why the frames are dropping. Because then that'll indicate that perhaps it has more to do with my computer performance than my internet connection. But it seems to be sort of fixing itself to some extent. Anyway. So yeah. This is what my first episode of Assassin's Creed is sort of looking like in the editing window. I am not I don't do a ton of like adding in effects and different things like that with my edits. I don't have the time or the energy for that. So for the most part, it's getting, different images or, video files on this first main track here. And pretty much, operating from there, focusing on that video track, and then figuring out what other things I might want to add. Like, I think starting with this episode of Assassin's Creed, whenever that eventually goes public, it'll be like early December. I'm not only going to have this, ESRB rating thing here early on in the video, but I'm also going to have like text on the sides explaining, the reasons the ESRB has given for that rating. I was doing the overall image thing with the letter rating. The explanation on the sides is going to be a new thing. But I definitely think that'll help some, for people who want an idea of, whether or not they want to watch a particular thing, or whether or not a particular thing might be something they would want children to watch. Because I think some people tend to assume that, Christian content equals family friendly. I would argue my channel is family friendly, but not necessarily every video that I make would be family friendly. Or you could just argue that it's family friendly in a different sense because, it might be that I'm making content, at least some content, that various people within the family could enjoy, while, trying to give fair warnings that, hey, maybe this isn't so appropriate for a younger audience, or whatever. So anyway, yeah. Main video track there. Pretty much any text I add in is going to be in one of these two layers. Also, if there's any other image or anything that I pop over top of the first bit, that probably the overlay track is where that usually goes. I think I can duplicate layers if I want. But anyway, but yeah, it's pretty simple the way I do my stuff here. If there's a certain moment that I feel like, okay, I need to add a comment here, or if I wind up wanting to cut a little portion out or whatever, obviously I'll have to split it. It'll have these little section breaks kind of like this. Now this doesn't show something I've been trying to do recently with my videos, which is taking sort of a hook clip of sorts and putting it at the beginning of the video. I don't feel like it's completely, I don't know, with an episode 1 in a particular series or whatever for a video game, I don't feel like I always want to do that because it could otherwise mess with the vibe that I'm going for to start off the series. Because I sort of like it to look as much as possible like you're booting up the game and about ready to play it yourself to some extent. Right up until I pop in with my webcam and, say hello, or more accurately, what's up, cool people? I think this little segment here I wound up copying and putting at the end of the video again, because, basically for like just in-screen purposes where I can put up like, hey, here's a thing to click to subscribe, and oh, here's a video you might be interested in, or here's something else that's, maybe more relevant to this video, maybe a playlist for, other videos in this playthrough. Yeah, otherwise, for the most part, I keep my edits simple. I do occasionally come in here and, like, if I want to speed up a particular section, I'll go into that and increase how fast it is, usually by using this. It's rare that I feel like, oh yeah, I want this clip to be exactly this length, or anything like that. But I do have that ability if I want. Or I could slow it down. Like, the examples I can think of off the top of my head of when I might speed something up within a video is like when I was playing EDF 2017, sometimes I would speed up the looting sections where I'm like almost done with a mission, but I want to make sure I get all the stuff first. I don't necessarily want to just cut that out entirely, but, I also don't want it to be the full normal length. The only example I could think of when I slowed something down in a video was in Darksiders 2, when I was trying to figure out whether or not I actually deflected that one arrow with my weapon or something. So then I got to that clip and slowed it down to like 10 or 20% or something speed. Just so I could get a better idea of what happened there. And then oh, hey, what's up, Al? How's it going? Here's my, I'm doing a little behind the scenes look at my editing stuff. I figure maybe eventually, if I, start getting to where I can earn some money off of this, and or if I, like, start doing a Patreon kind of thing, I'd almost wonder if, exclusive editing live streams might be a thing to offer. So I figured I'd just give a little peek at what that might look like. It wouldn't necessarily be this all the time. It would maybe be more like, all right, I'm editing, but I'll just have you all watch whatever game I'm playing in the meantime. As for how I'm feeling in general, pretty good, I guess. Knees are on the way to feeling better again after they, like... So I went on my trip to visit my family, and after that, my knees just felt kind of bad again, almost like I hadn't done all the physical therapy stuff that I did in the months prior. But they're starting to feel better again, so that's good. Work is busy as all get out because it's, holidays coming up, and I work in retail. I don't think I need to explain much more there. But yeah, otherwise doing all right. I did save a couple of announcements on the, you know, chance that you'd swing by the stream specifically. Anyway, so yeah, this is my editing stuff. This is kind of what it looks like. I'm a pretty bare bones editor. I'll put, you know, maybe some text here or there. Might add some music to certain bits if I, you know, feel like it's helpful for a certain moment. But that's usually more so I let the game audio kind of do its own thing. I will, while I'm here, say that when I'm editing my short videos, there is a setting in here where I can actually just specifically set the like aspect ratio to what it would be like on a phone, where it's 9:16 instead of 16:9, and then from there I do have to like then go into whatever clip within that and like rotate it some just to get it upright again. And then, yeah, that's mostly what goes into editing the short videos and stuff. So honestly, that was just a sneak peek kind of thing. I think that's all the more I really feel like I want to say regarding editing stuff. But yeah, that was what's going to be episode 1 of my Assassin's Creed playthrough. I have that edited and basically ready to upload. I just haven't uploaded it yet, and it won't be releasing for like another couple of weeks anyway. So, Owl, since you're here, first off, feel free to put in the chat if you have any thoughts on which of the presented games you would like me to play. Secondly, announcements that I was waiting to mention. I'll probably put this info in the Discord at some point anyway, but I figure it's best to say it live first for a couple of these things. I did mention earlier, and you're probably aware, Owl, of, well, you're definitely aware of the Discord server being active and basically ready to go. And you're probably also aware of the fact that I'll be starting to stagger gameplay stuff. And part of what might be made easier with staggering the gameplay stuff, I might be changing up my upload schedule again. So here's really probably the biggest announcement that I have. Just because of things that I'm getting involved with outside of just my own channel and in some cases even just content creation in general, I may have to tone it down a bit on my own kind of video upload schedule and whatnot. And possibly even with how many live streams I do. Although I'm like this close to hitting affiliate on Twitch, or at least the hitting the metrics necessary for it. So there is that. I don't want to get into a whole lot of detail on all the different things that are going on. Some of it's a bit personal. Not bad in any way, but things are coming up that, I'm sort of shifting some priorities a little bit, and that might require me to adjust my schedule, especially on my YouTube channel, of when videos or how frequently videos are able to go up there. So I'm thinking first step would probably be maybe get rid of having Wednesday videos and or ditch the weekend shorts. Because, yeah, having something go up every single day takes a bit of effort. So, if I maybe ditch the short videos on the weekends, maybe just take one of those and put it in the Wednesday slot, and then I could essentially have Bible study, one game, short video, or just gap in there on Wednesday. Then other game that I'm playing through, another Bible study video. Hopefully you're catching this, because I realize my stream is dropping frames like nobody's business. So that's the bad news update. There is a good news update. Potential good news update. And that is that I'm looking into, I'm not going to call it another job as of yet, but I'm looking into another income opportunity, we'll say. And it has potential, if there's enough of it there, that honestly, it could just outright replace my current full-time job. It's still a work in progress, though. There's some stuff that I need to do on the particular website in question where I would be doing all of this work. There's some other things that I need to do to kind of like open up some possibilities for actual paid work on there. But, I mean, I'm already seeing, jobs, tasks, projects and stuff on this site that, like, the very least of the ones that are paid pay at the same rate as my current job. There are others that pay even a little bit more than that per hour. So, like, there's potential there. And if that happened, that would open up so many other things. Because, like, I could work on that kind of stuff in between video edits. I could work on that stuff when I'm visiting my family. I could basically work on that stuff whenever there's work available to do. Any time of day, anywhere. As long as I have an internet connection that could get me to that website. So, like I said, I'm still working on opening up some of the possibilities on there, but it's got potential. And I'm not going to say too much about what the work is, because I'm not sure I'm allowed to, per the, agreement on there. But it's just, entirely remote work, and that's pretty much all that I am going to say about it for now. So yeah, those are the big announcements. The ones that will definitely have the greatest effect on the future of my content and all that kind of stuff that I do. So yeah, with all that being said, I guess there's not really, I don't really have any other big announcements. So I might just get into some, video game stuff here. And, you know what? Since it's dedicated live stream time, I will, well, first off, let me get into my Xbox here, or at least showing it on the stream. And I'm thinking, mostly because it's been a while, and also because, it's a dedicated live stream where this is just focused time playing a game. I think I'm going to go with Relicta. I still didn't complete the game as of yet. In fact, I haven't even picked it up since the last time I streamed on a Wednesday. So, yeah. I was also heavily considering Digimon Survive, but, like, if I get some other spare time outside of a live stream, I can make progress on that. And that's a decent one to also do while I'm editing videos and stuff, because I don't have to focus a ton on that. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of the big stuff. Actually, another thought that I had before I get too far off of the announcements and whatnot. Subscriber goals for next year, at least on YouTube. I'm figuring I might have like sort of a two-tiered set of goals for next year. And I'm not 100% sure what exactly I would do for the second goal, but I'm thinking first goal is, okay, reach 300 subscribers, and at that point, I'll do another celebratory live stream thing, but I will also then perhaps start adding like sort of like a random wheel of punishments, I guess you might say, for the, gaming videos and stuff. Like, anytime I die, a random wheel would pick a punishment, and maybe I would stick with that either through, a couple of episodes, maybe even the whole playthrough. Punishments could include, Bean Boozled stuff, could include other eating related things. Like, I know there's like certain kinds of Doritos and things like that where it's like some of the stuff is spicy, some of it's not. I could do like have something sour, like maybe if I die in the game, I pop a warhead or whatever. I don't know. Just thoughts that I have in mind. I think maybe if we were to reach 400 by the end of next year, then I might do something extra crazy, because that's like, I wouldn't say beyond expectations goal, but that's like the big, because that would be doubling my subscriber count. Not only from what it currently is, but basically also doubling how much was added, or like, so the thinking related to that would be kind of first year I focused on this content to any significant extent, I wanted to go from 50 to 100 subscribers. So it was like, okay, let me gain 50 subscribers for the year. And if I reach that, cool. Celebratory live stream. That happened. Okay. So then this past year it was, all right, well, let me try and gain 100 subscribers for the next year. That happened, and here I am. So then I was like, okay, do I double it up again? And that would be getting to 400 by the end of next year. And if that happened, I would have to do something either where it's like I don't know, grow a beard or some other much more significant thing that I could maybe either start doing as of that moment or like just, I don't know. There's ideas floating around. They're not exactly set in stone, but I don't know. Just gears turning on things that I could do to celebrate certain benchmarks and or maybe, you know, give some incentive for people who might want to help me reach those benchmarks. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, you say not to tempt you. Here's the thing. I did actually just kind of for the heck of it grow out a beard a few years back. I think you basically have to find my Instagram page to see any semblance of that anymore. There might be like one YouTube video or something related to it from years ago, but I did actually grow out a beard at one point. I've been hesitant to grow it out again, A, because beard upkeep, and B, because some of the work that I've done in the meantime, like, having a beard is somewhat inconvenient. Like, I used to, at least some of the time, work on a snow cone truck that was run by somebody I know from church. And food service, beard is not encouraged. But, you know, if I changed jobs to where it's all this remote work stuff, that wouldn't really make a difference. Although I might potentially have another incentive to grow a beard somewhere in the near future here. That's, I don't know. I'm not going to get into details on that. YouTube scrolling on phone. I can't even remember how long ago that would be, but it was definitely before I had this job. So, I'm thinking at least 3 years ago then. It was probably more like 4 because I'm recalling being clean shaven for at least a year before I left that job. Anywho. Okay. I'm not here to talk about myself and how I may or may not look with a beard. Oh yeah. Other thought I had was doing the opposite. Instead of growing a beard, maybe would be shave my head. But if I ever did that, I have like some kind of bumps, for lack of a better way to put it, that I would maybe want to get rid of. Anywho. Okay. Into the game. Here we go. Oh, yeah. May want to update Twitch stream info. Bam. It's a mature rated video game that might not be suitable for some viewers. Yes, I know. And I guess... Oh. I guess that means if I'm going to be playing this game, That means I'd want to age restrict this later on. Whatever. Now, while it would be a little annoying to have, celebratory live stream be age restricted, I don't want to feel like I'm forced into one particular option or another. Now, what was I doing here? Alright, so we've got, like, drone things floating around. Or at least a drone thing floating around. And is it like if it gets within range of any of this stuff, does it change the color? Is that what happens? I honestly can't recall. Okay, yes. It got rid of that. Does it only do that with blue, or does it also do it with red? I would kind of assume both. Survey says yes, both. Okay. Duly noted. Alright. This is what I eventually need to get a block onto. But how shall I do it? Okay, well, one would think that that's step one right there. And then probably just float it over to here, and then there, and then probably over this way while the drone passes by. Oh, but then I'd... maybe not so much. But, like, eventually I have to get it over here so that I could send it that way. Okay, so... gonna make that... oh, can't make that blue while drone is there. So I'm gonna need that to be blue, that to be red probably. This can be blue for sure. Okay, make that red. And then, hiya. Okay, so I've got that there. And now I'm thinking... maybe I've got to make that red. Or maybe I make that blue so then it sort of, like, gets propelled off of that and back over here. That doesn't even seem particularly helpful. I'm already having to think too much in this game. So... okay, there is a brief moment where it goes back there. Let me just see what happens. Yeah, that's pretty slow movement there. I don't think that actually helps a ton. Or, why am I going through all this effort? Although I'm not sure. See, that's got a little bit of elevation to it. Gonna have to head out. We'll try to be back later in the stream. Okay. Well, you, take care of whatever you're doing there, Owl. I would say Happy Thanksgiving, but I seem to recall you saying that you don't really celebrate that where you are. Okay. So yeah, I was definitely making that more complicated than it needed to be. Yep, there's a block here. Okay. Okay. Is green barrier where I cannot go through but the block can? Yes. I feel like there's got to be some sort of purpose to all that stuff back there. But so far, I'm not seeing it. Okay, so we've got that. Oh, geez. So it looks like I've got 3 blocks in total that I'm going to need to get onto 1, 2, 3 spots around here. Interesting. Okay, there's the thing. Of course, you know, if me playing this game ends up being mostly the puzzles and stuff. Oh, you know what? I think there is an option in here for like. For some reason, I thought maybe there was an option for skipping the cut scenes. Maybe that's just on a per cutscene basis. It gives you that ability. Oh man. Anyway. I was just trying to think of, hey, maybe if I do this kind of thing, I won't feel the need to age restrict any videos. Or even, like, archives of this. Okay, so that pushes that. What would that even do? I can't put this up there, can I? No, it doesn't look like it. But okay, if I could get back there somehow, I might be able to. Oh, and there's a block there. Interesting. Okay, that turns that, but only temporarily. Gotcha. This releases that spot there, which would allow me to walk through and activate that thing. Something tells me I want that to be blue. Or maybe not yet. Nope, that's already got anti-gravity on. What if I do this? Okay, so that pushes that block. Which makes it stay in place. Interesting. So then if I were to come over here and say make this block anti-grav with blue, but then it's not going any further along there. Probably because of what I did with the other one. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the color on the one other, like, reddish block first. That's not really going to do anything now. Okay. What if... blue... anti-grav... Oh, I keep doing that by mistake. Oh, there's also... Why is that necessary? Oh, maybe to get the block down into there, which will then... Yeah, okay. That makes some sense. Yeah. Apologies for the yawning. I have worked a full day already. Right. There is a way to get around here without stepping on that. So... if I go ahead and place this... make it blue, it still kind of goes up to that one, which is weird. Okay, can I now get rid of the color on that one? And then, boof. Yeah, okay. That's helpful. And then I can probably... maybe change color of this? Yeah. Okay. And then let me just grab that. Put it on there. And if I press this, what does that do? I honestly cannot tell what that does. Well, I can't undo it now. Okay. Tell you what. Let me place you there again. Oh. I guess it'll let me put it on that? Alright. Oh, shoot. Okay. Because I can't interact with it through the wall there. Nope. And I can't pull it through here. Oh, but I could make it go back through this stuff. Again. So yeah, that's a thing. Alright then. Teleport. I guess I temporarily need this to be red. So then I can make this blue. That's no longer red. And then... boof. Okay, and then I think I can change the color of the block there. And yeah. So I'm pretty sure I eventually want to get it to go down here. The question is there a specific thing that I need to... No, I could probably figure out a way to push it out from that spot afterwards. So let's see here. If the current spot is blue and the block is red, I suppose that doesn't really matter too much, does it? Tell you what, let me make that red. Make the block blue, just so I can stick it onto there. Make this colorless. Hold up, I already lost track of what I had going on up here. Okay, so that's red. Which means I would want to make the lower one blue, maybe? So let's see, if I turn off the anti-gravity and then do this. Yeah, okay. So that fell through there. And now I'm thinking if I change the color of the block once more. Yeah, now I can grab it. Hooray! Alright, that's 1 out of 3. Although I could also get it through here if I think I need to. Along with this one. Alright, now what exactly are we dealing with over here? And is it really even necessary? I mean, there is another block there, but I would almost think that I could come back through here. No, I don't think I can... Nah, okay. If I get close enough to grab that, then I'm on the other side of this barrier maker here. But this, I can definitely place there. But that also means I absolutely need this block over here. In some way. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, so that moves that closer. But why would I want to move that closer? Also, can I interact with this again? Yes. So I would think in order to get this block all the way past this barrier here, I mean, I know I can't just pick it up and take it through like that, because that, yeah, no. And there's invisible walls over here. So I would think I have to do something with putting the block on there and pushing it out this direction. The problem then becomes, how do I get it anywhere past this? Because, like, if I push it out from there with anti-grav, then I could have it, like, stick to this. Yeah, sure. But then how would I get it to go any further than that, is the question. Is something like that even necessary? Or, like, if I time it really well, could I just have it float all the way through? Like, I'm thinking about now. Okay, maybe I wasn't quite right on the timing there. Come on. Grab the block, please. There we go. No, okay, it still passes through that one way or the other. And it's not like I could get a second block all the way through here, right? Man. Unless I could somehow make that change color and then make this change color at, like, just the right time where it kind of gets it on the back end and pulls it up. I highly doubt that that's what's going on here, though. Oh, and red wouldn't be the right color to make it anyway. I would want that to be blue. Or, yeah. I just completely missed on that. I don't think this idea is the right idea. I'm just not wanting to exclude any possibilities, just because it seems like it's not the right idea. Dang it. I messed up again. Okay, tell you what. Let me see what happens if I just get it to stick to that. Oh. Never mind. Sure. No. Okay. Alright, so I was just overcomplicating it. Alright. Hiya! And drop. Yay! Now I bring you through here. I place you there. And I can get through here. Oh, but there's more. Great. Do I need any of these previous blocks in order to continue doing things over here? That is the question. Man. Okay, so there's a... That's probably the next main barrier. I can get through here. And... Is there a... Yes, there is a block here. There doesn't seem to be a way to get said block through here. So does that mean there is another block somewhere? Not as far as I can tell. Okay, so that moves that spot over and down. Interesting. That's okay. Okay, and that has to be blue like that. So if I make that happen... See, then if I make the block blue, it's gonna maybe go over to that? I don't know. Let me see what happens. I'm gonna make a couple of these red. And... hiya. Okay, no. That is not what happened. Good? I think? Okay, so we got that there. We got this here. Okay. So I'm thinking make this blue, make that red. Actually, if I can just make that blue, then it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so no, it's not just gonna... It's not just gonna stick onto that. That would be too easy. Okay, so then what if I engage that? Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to. Yeah. Nope, I thought maybe it was going to get drawn over there. It definitely did not. Okay. Well then. Let's get you back up there. Actually, no. What am I doing? Is any of this even necessary? So, hold up. If I stand on this while potentially sending that block through... Maybe I could... But I don't think I'd even be sending it through that much, per se. Okay, there's a thought. Alright, so now I've got it over there. And that's red. So if I make this blue, ditch the gravity, and the color. Nope, that didn't help. Alright, redo. Okay, it's over there. So now I'm thinking maybe if I do a little bit of this, and then hiya. Nope. That's not at all what I was going for. There isn't a ton of crossover between those. And I'm assuming the play isn't just put that block here. Because I kind of need to be able to get seemingly this block all the way over, like, here. Oh, man. Hey! What's up, Paps? How's it going? Or Papstio? I'll use the full name. Just because I don't know if we're what you would call friends just yet. But hello, how are you? Also, thanks for the raid. I don't have any special, like, effects and stuff for all that. And I'm honestly not sure I will put special effects for raids and stuff into my streams. I don't know, it just... If I'm ever recording a video for later while doing these, I feel like that would make it look unprofessional, but I don't know. So, yeah, I, earlier on kind of made some announcements, you might say, regarding some things, just plans that I have for content and whatnot, because I'm... In case you're wondering what I'm celebrating, since it says celebration stream on there, I'm celebrating 200 subscribers over on the YouTubes, but I wasn't sure if putting that in the title of the Twitch stream would be, you know, somewhat of a breach of the terms of service, if that makes any sense. Okay. So anyway, I'm playing this puzzle game called Relicta. Think of it as being sort of Portal-esque. Right now, my objective is to try and get that block that's on there out through here so I can eventually get it up there. The problem is, these purple barriers, blocks cannot go through those. And I cannot go through these green ones. Oh yeah, by the way, in case I get into any cutscenes for this game, I might not because of how long I take with these puzzles. But if I get into any cutscenes for this game, language warning. I'll just put that out there. Yeah, so the basics of how this game works is you can make either certain spots on the wall into red or blue, or you can take these blocks and make them red or blue. The blocks can also be given, like, anti-gravity properties, which will help keep them just sort of floating up in the air. This drone thing is annoying. It makes anything that gets within its range lose all special properties, including anti-gravity and color and any of that stuff. So I'm really... Okay. I'm wondering... No. I'm wondering if there's a way to get this block to get onto that right there. That didn't work. Ooh, but now the block seems to maybe be going down. Huh. And it just lost all its properties there. Nope, it is not quite close enough to be affected by that. Okay. Fortunately, I have a teleport spot that I can bring the block back to in case something like that happens. Yes, I can change the color as it moves. I'm just trying to think of... Now, there are certain spots, like if a square spot is outlined more so in, like, black, I can't change the color of that. But any of these ones that have more like the, like, white outline like these, those I can change the color of. Okay, tell you what. There's got to be a reason I can move that down there. I'm almost wondering if... Okay, maybe I have it do some stuff like that, and then... Nope. By the way, I am totally open to suggestions. Because I do not claim to know how to make this particular one work. This particular puzzle, I mean, of course. Now, hold up. Still trying to understand. Okay. I've got another idea. Is that gonna get in the... Nope. I don't think if I just place this here that it'll, like, anti-grav its way up to that. Doesn't look like it. But I'm thinking maybe if I can have it, sort of like repel between these two, maybe even more so off of that one, and come over here, then I can get to go from that one over to this one. Which is where I'm pretty sure I ultimately needed to go. Then I can bring that down and then have it slide on through here while I stand on this. Because if I stand on this, it gets rid of this barrier, which will let the block go through. Okay, so... I'm not quite sure that's going to work particularly well either. Almost, but not quite. Sometimes I absolutely do not have the right idea in this game. Other times I have the right idea and I just need to execute it better. Well, yeah, opposites attract. So, like, if the block is red, it'll attract to, you know, a blue plate. But if the block is blue and the plate's blue, it'll, like, repel away from it. Maybe that's the one that I need to change, like, partway through. Nope, that didn't work. Not the way I wanted it to, anyway. Although... Can I just do this? And now... Well, maybe if I had that blue, it would have stood a chance. Okay, so... How did I do all that again? Okay, I got it onto there, and now, hiya. Hey, okay, so I've got it on there. That spot's blue, that spot's red. So I should, I think, I'm just going to make sure these don't interfere with it. I'm thinking I can do that and have it, yeah! Okay, and now I bring this down. And I stand on here. Wait for the drone to do another rotation. And then... Hiya! Yes! Okay. I finished that step. Now I've got to get it through a series of these things to get it to go over here. This looks like the best starting spot. Or not. Okay. Ooh, light bulb. Is that gonna be too far over, though? I'm thinking make this red, attach that there. Yes, I can attach the blocks to each other. And then, hiya. Well, shoot, that knocked the one thing off of its spot. Oh, geez, I really have messed this up now. I'm gonna have to make it teleport all the way back here again. Fine. Yeah, now I can't even do anything back that way. Alright, well, at least I kind of sort of remember how I did things. Doop-a-doo. Okay, that's up there. So I started off with that as red and that as blue. And then I changed this to blue once I brought the block over. Alright. No problem, Papsio. Yeah, you go take care of the kids. Children are a much higher priority than watching live stream. But thanks for stopping by. What the? How did it get stuck there? Oh, man. This game makes me question physics sometimes. Or maybe it's just the game not following the laws of physics accurately. Who knows? Certainly not me. Okay, I think that'll... Nope. That didn't work either. The tiniest little differences. Oh, shoot. I meant to change that. It's kind of weird that getting rid of the anti-grav would allow it to move over that way. Nope, that was too much. Okay. Now it's the thing where, like, I know I have the right idea, it's just the execution that's the issue. Come on. Maybe, yeah, okay. It worked that time. Hooray. Alrighty. Now, you go over there. And then, you go over there. And now you go down here. I get rid of these, just to be sure. And I make you red. You pass through. Hooray. But now, what do I do with you over here? How do I get you up onto there? Pretty sure I can't just jump and place it like that. Can I... Aha! I can jump and place it like that, though. Maybe. Hip. As I drop it on top of my head. There's literally nothing in the game that says how heavy these things are, so... For all I know, that could have, like, given me a concussion or something. Sure, that'll work. Good enough for me! I think... Is that in line there? Yeah, I think so. So I'm thinking I could just make this red, and then this blue. So if I do that... Nope, it doesn't quite. Okay. So I have to make that blue too, I think. Wait. Now I'm like messing it all up. Okay, you fall down. Okay. Okay. So now, if I do this, I'm thinking it will... Yeah. And then go there. And then I can move myself up here. And... Hiya. Yay! Grab it. Place it. Done.
Hey, Kira.
Yes,
I was thinking about your air supply.
and? It seems to be fine. I've been breathing normally.
And you shouldn't. You should run out of
Yeah,
air hours
so
ago, come to think of it.
Well, if we only had the air tanks of the Solidaridad, yes. But we are plugged
there's...
into... Oh.
See, like,
Exactly.
I've never played through this
If
game
you're
before, so I don't want to
quarantined,
just
how come you're getting
completely
your air
ignore the story.
Sis.
But at the same time, story dialogue can have bad words in it. Hey, I got an achievement. Tropical Beach. Complete the first area of Sverdrup. Yeah, so the story is supposed to be about some, like, really future sci-fi kind of stuff where they're, like, terraforming planets and all sorts of stuff is going on. I honestly forget part of the plot, but there's this relict, I don't know, object, device, thing
Sis, open the dock
that they
gates.
find.
Possible due to
Don't bullshit me about quarantine.
And there's the language.
Solidaridad and Chandra are breathing the same air. Theta override. Repeat. Theta override. Cancel quarantine. Open the dock gates.
override acknowledged. Warning. Emergency power insufficient to open dock gates. We are running on emergency generators since you engaged the...
Yeah. All right, I'm too tired to keep doing this alone. Kira, listen. I'm going to head down to Shoemaker and get Leia, okay? I'll get her and then we'll figure out...
possible to go to Shoemaker in the present blizzard
Anyway.
situation.
Shut up, sis. You've had me running around on wild goose chases all day. Off to Shoemaker.
So anyway, yeah, you're one of multiple researchers that are doing stuff on this one planet. You find this kind of relict device thing. And earlier in the game, we like kind of interacted with it, but then it seems like it did something either with the communication or possibly even our main character's head in some way. I don't know. We're not really sure what all the Relicta did upon contact with it. But like, I definitely recall stuff being a bit off after that. Also, let me see what that latest thing that I got was. Although... was it... what did I even pick up? I don't think it was an artifact. I don't think it was... oh, that one probably. But... I'm just... trying to think if there's any of this stuff that would explain any of what's going on here. Okay, I mean, that's literally under propaganda. I don't think we need to read too much into that to get any story stuff. Whatever. Uh, bu- 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 No, wait. How do I know where exactly I'm supposed to go? Oh, geez. Did not mean to enter camera mode there. Although that's something to keep in mind. Go to Shoemaker, last track. Okay. Also, is there... Oh, wow, this is just a whole bunch of, like, settings related to how this would look and, like, if I were trying to take a picture or something, how I could alter the effects. So, am I at the pink one and it's going to take me to the yellow? Well, that's not open, so I assume I need to do something different here. Do I just need to hit accept? I'm never 100% sure how to read that to know which thing I'm headed to, which one I'm at, and that kind of stuff. Although, would this say somewhere in here where I am? Maybe. Well, it says Sverdrup Beach. So one would assume that that's where I am. And that means I'm either headed... Okay. Maybe I'm at the tropical beach and I'm headed back to Shackleton. That seems about right. And did I seriously just get myself stuck somehow? I seriously just got stuck. What in the world? Okay. Let's try that again. Well, that was weird. Okay, so it just has me headed back down here. I can skip the dialogue this time. Where was the thing that I picked up, though? I don't want to, like, miss out on a collectible that I got before. No, it was not back here, apparently. Okay. Little Roomba type thing, I guess. Actually, does it already say in here that I have the... Yeah, okay. So the game counted it as though I already picked that up. Itchy. Okay. Let's try this again and maybe not get stuck in the, you know, projection thing here. Okay. Now, without messing around, heading to Shackleton. By the way, I don't know if I necessarily plan on streaming for too terribly long today. Especially because this was sort of an extra one. And I've got a bunch of editing that I could and maybe debatably should catch up on. Although the majority of it wouldn't actually need to happen for a couple of weeks because I'm that far out in terms of stuff that's already uploaded and scheduled and ready for release. For publishing, I guess might be the better way to put it. On the tube of you. Okay, that door's red, it looks like. So I can't go there. Oh, hey. I forgot there's a sprint button. Or at least a run. I don't know if that's fast enough, relatively speaking, to be called a sprint. I always feel like looking around just a little bit. In case there are other things that I can, like, pick up. You know, any collectibles to be found. Pretty sure I've gotten all of them from in here, though. I've definitely passed by the equipment room a couple of times. Pretty sure I was in the assembly room before. It's not letting me go there. Oh, wait, so is there just like a certain control panel or something that I'm supposed to, okay, it says I'm supposed to get to the lab. Okay, testing area, equipment room. Assembly room? Is that the lab in question? Hello? Anything in here? Nothing I can collect anyway. Man. This always happens. I'm at work and it's go, go, go. And then a few hours after I return from work, I'm just... Actually, no, it's not even always work that's the issue. Because I'll stream on a day when I don't work and still wind up yawning sometimes. So, I don't know. Nothing I can do with that. So, where is the lab in question? So that was the equipment room, right? Lab doesn't seem to be accessible from here. Did I just miss it? Assembly room, that door's locked. Maglev station. I think all the other doors from here were locked. But Maybe not. Okay, can't go that way. Can't go that way. Huh. I don't think there are any other doors back this way. On the lower floor. Yeah, no. Unless, do I need to... No? Okay. I wouldn't think I would need to hop back in the maglev. Alright, so... I head through this door. Man, I am sorry. Maybe I will have to end this stream soon, but I want to at least get to the next puzzle thing first. Equipment room. Assembly room. Okay. And if I go through here, we've got room I can't get into. Big screen thing. We go over here, and there is Sverdrup Beach, which I can't seem to get to. Oh, wait. I just realized. Sverdrup Beach. That's not where I want to be. I wanted to go to Shackleton. So maybe I do need to hop back in the maglev. That thing always kind of confused me. Like, the way you select a place. You know, the way you select where you're going on the maglev. Okay. So maybe the issue is that I was at the tropical jungle, which would explain why that's yellow, and why the beach is now what's yellow. Yeah, okay. And now, hopefully, I'm actually headed toward Shackleton. Well, I was heading towards it before anyway, but you get my point, I think. I hope. If you don't, let me know. Okay, Shackleton. There we go. I am definitely in the right station this time. So I need to get to the lab, it said. Right? Alright. Laboratories. But I can't get to the laboratories? Why? So here, Faustini, more laboratories. Shoemaker. Eh? Maglev station. No. Did I just backtrack? Get to Shoemaker, last track laboratory. Oh. Okay, maybe I had to go... Okay. Maybe... I'm confused. Let me go back here and make sure that I didn't just do like a big loop there unintentionally. Okay. Hangar. Laboratories there. Faustini. Not even sure how to pronounce that. Diggerlash. More laboratories. Sverdrup. Okay. Can't go to the hangar. Not surprising. Maybe I need to go this way. To the quarters? I mean, I don't... I wouldn't expect the lab to be in the direction of the quarters, but maybe. Quarters, and that's just another thing there. Maybe if it hadn't been so long since I last played this game, I would remember a bit better where things are. So I'm pretty sure this is my character's room. If not, it's definitely one of the rooms of a fellow researcher. Probably one with whom I am quite close then. If I have access to it. You see, this is a different room. Although very similar. But yeah, nothing here. Nothing important here, anyway. Okay. So... what's over here? More quarters, probably. Yeah. That's definitely what it looks like. I'm opening up all the things anyway, just to make sure I haven't missed any stuff that I can get. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. Nothing. Okay. So we go back out here. We go down the steps. That might be where I came up from. I'm not 100% sure. Or there's not really anything over here that I can do. So where is this lab that I am supposed to get to? I am very much confused. Okay. So wait, I'm in Shackleton, right? Maybe the issue is that I'm in Shackleton and I need to go to Shoemaker. But I thought I was already in Shoemaker. I don't know. So it specifically says Shoemaker Last Track Laboratory. So you would think that means going to the glacier. Spending like half my time in this game just figuring out how to get to where I need to go. Doop doo.
You got my latest
Okay.
song, Kira?
Yeah. Sit tight and wait for you and your girlfriend.
It's not like that with Leia.
If you say so.
I'm like, there was more dialogue, so I assume I'm in the right spot. Shoemaker Caves.
Patel for Alami.
Or do I go to
Allow me?
Shoemaker Glacier?
Do you copy? Leia?
Take the elevator to the Glacier test track. Okay. That answers my question. Testing area. Shoemaker Glacier. Wait. What? Okay, so like testing area for technology stuff. Huh. I guess these things are supposed to show you in some way how the game works. That's if you bother to pay attention to them. Because I think there's also, like, an outright tutorial on that anyway. And even if neither of those things are true, it's pretty easy to figure out how it all works. If you're actually playing the game and, you know, getting acquainted with it gradually. Alright, Shoemaker Glacier. Can't go through that door. I can go through there. Into the labs. But I doubt I'm going to find much. Oh. Found collectible. I would assume that gets logged under artifacts. Yep. Nguyen's picture. Ragnar Nguyen, Arch Commissioner of the United Habitats Authority. Okay. Real quick, checking phone notifications, because I've got stuff to look at. Okay. Some info related to Thanksgiving stuff for tomorrow, which is helpful. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't be checking all of this stuff right now. I had like 5 or 6 different notifications sitting on my phone there, though. Okay. Shoemaker Glacier. Interact. I probably said this before when playing this game, but like, if she picked a different symbol thing to put in the middle there, would it even work? Like, what would happen? I genuinely wonder these things. Because clearly that elevator is supposed to be for the glacier, but if she picked, like, the beach symbol, it's not gonna suddenly take her up to the beach setting, right? That would make no sense. So why even have all those other ones?
Out in the cold again. Let's finish this thing and have a hot chocolate.
Finish? What are we even finishing? Because I don't think I've exactly made enough progress to be close to the end of the game. Especially with how infrequently I've played this. Alrighty, and we're back to puzzles. Okay, there's a drone thing there that I might actually have to release at some point. That... okay. Moves big ice block thing. So switch up there. Okay, that's currently sitting there. I'm probably going to need to bring that out. But first... actually, I think that already has anti-grav on it. So do I want to... no? Okay. Can't do much of anything with those. Alright. So, I'm thinking this... and then what happens if I place that here? Honestly, not too sure. Oh, jeez, and there's more stuff even up there? Okay, but seriously, what does that do if I place that there? I don't know. But... okay. Well, I got that one moving. Oh. Okay. And now, if I put that there, that pushes that one. Which then gives the drone more room to move. Okay. I assume that's helpful. Alright, but now I have more things that I want to do with you. Such as maybe that. That lets me go up here. But then I might also need to figure out a way to get that off of there so I can use it. So I can use this to get across here. And now I can't just engage anti-gravity and have it move from there. It's not that simple. I wish it was. Okay, so then what else might I want to do with this? Is there even anywhere else to put that block? Probably not. I can't make that any particular color. I don't know. I don't think it's going to do much of anything, but just so I'm not ruling out options. You know, that literally just moves it there and doesn't do anything else that's helpful. Is there anything else back in here that I should take a look at? Doesn't seem like it. Nothing really back in there. Yeah, I don't think that's very likely that I could just place this on a spot and be able to jump onto another platform. Can't do anything with that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of confused. What do I do? I can't just automatically send the block back there. I can't get onto this. Oh, wait, duh. That's one of those things. There we go. And now that goes back down, and I can go over here. Man, that took me way longer than it should have. Okay, so now what? That connected to a thing there. Anyway, all right. Did I lose the block along the way? I would think that I probably did. No. Okay. That surprises me. But in a good way. What does that do? Huh. So that switches the barriers here. Interesting. Really wish there was a crouch button, but I don't know of one. If there was a crouch, I could have a look over there. Okay, something tells me I'm gonna want it. That I want those flipped around. Not entirely sure why. Okay. If I now make that... Oh, that's right. I can actually move myself over this way. Hey-oh. Helps if I actually use all of the tools at my disposal. Okay, so then forget the idea that I just had. So where does that connect to? Seemingly something like up above this? And what does this do? Okay. Oh. It's a timed thing that extends this out. Interesting. Still not quite sure what the purpose of that would be. Okay, can't change the color of that. So I'm thinking, actually, let's make that blue as well. Get myself on top of this. Okay, so now I'm here. Oh. Okay. So that gives me an idea of what to do for that. Alright, let me backtrack a little bit then. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Setting you right there. Okay, so yeah, this is one of the things that goes away. I would assume that this barrier disappearing is one of the things that happens when I step on that trigger over there. So I'm thinking... Let's see here. Let's make you red, just cuz. Put you there. Anti-grav. I need you red. Or wait, no. I need you to be blue. Because then I'm going to do that. And yeah. Okay. Now, you come with me. Doop-doo. And we go this way. Hip. Although, maybe I should have made that block red. Because I'm pretty sure then it would still be able to get through that. Whatever. I can fix that later. Oh, geez. Okay, didn't expect that to happen. But anywho, okay, you're blue now. And now you have no gravity. Oh wait, no. That was a bad thing. Come with me. And you Maybe don't go there yet. Okay, so I'm actually thinking I want to... Okay. Thinking I want to do this now with it. We go like that. Block stays there. I can go through here. I set this block right here. And now that does all that stuff. And then I think if I go back through here and extend this out, then I can... Oh, phooey. But I'm gonna have to make that blue for that to work. Okay, real quick. Remove the color of that. Can I make the thing on the wall a different color? I'm not sure that I can, because of the way that it's outlined there. That might be okay anyway, because then it would... If that's blue, it'll push me out this way, that'll push me up, that'll push me over. Or I could change these colors. Or at least the one color I could change. So maybe make that red. Sure hope that's the right thing to do. Because what I'm thinking I do now is hop on this and... Hiya! What the... I got, like, shoved off of that somehow. And crud, I messed up those barriers so that now... And now I have to, like, go back and redo basically all of it. Which I'm not even sure how possible that is to do, because I flipped that. Oh, but I needed that to be flipped in order to get that to do anything. So... Huh. Okay, well, one thing's for sure. Having that be red did not seem like the proper course of action. Alright, hiya. Alright, well, let's see if I can get this all to work again. Make you red, I guess. And I don't need to re-trigger that thing. Yeah, I literally don't think any of what I'm trying to do is possible now. I might have to just straight up reset the room. Okay then. Hopefully my memory will serve me decently enough. Now what did I do with this? No. Okay, that's not necessary. Oh, wait, duh. Zap. And then I had this over here. Made it red to repel that. Brought it over here. Made it red again to repel that. Okay. And then there was this bit. Okay. And then do that. Come on over here. Do that. Oh, okay. So that's a way to switch it too. So I didn't need to reset the room. Oh well. Here we go. See, that time I lost the block, though. Which is kind of weird. I figured that was what the drone would do, but it didn't seem to do it last time. Or at least not in the way I expected it to. Okay, red. Blue. Okay. Wait for the drone to move away this time. Now go. Okay. Rather convenient that that just kind of stayed there. Okay. Let's see here. What colors am I using for what things here? That I cannot change. That has to be blue. Which means if I want to do this right, this will need to be blue. Which means this will need to be... Well, I suppose that being red doesn't particularly matter at the moment. But, whatever. Blue. Red. Okay, there goes that. Oh, yeah. Need to switch those over. You're coming with me. Do. Oh, wait, no. Hang on. I need you to be red. Yeah. And then I make you red. So you go there, and I go here. And then I step on this. And then I get rid of anti-gravity, or no, keep the anti-gravity for now. Make that blue. Grab it from there. Drop it here. Or place it there, more accurately. Okay. Now that that's all over, and I have basically redone my progress once more. Okay, not messing with those colors there. Okay. Hopping on this, and away we go. Okay, hang on. Oh, geez, no, don't fall that far. Okay, well, that's a thing. Maybe it doesn't matter if you fall that far. Oh, I can just warp you up here. Haha. Alright, so that could maybe be a lift thing, but I need to get something else to work first, like maybe this right here. No, it wasn't that. So what did that do? Ah, okay. That got rid of the barrier that was over here next to that. So what happens if I do this? Okay. So it sent that over here? Or over that way? Let's see if I can figure out. I wouldn't exactly say it's all that clear what I'm supposed to do there. Or, okay. This probably... Okay, so I set the block on there. I stand on this and press that. Is what I'm thinking I should do. But then the question is, how do I do anything with the block once it's over there? Because I can't really get up there myself. Can I? I don't think so. But I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to figure something out. Let me see what happens first, and then I can make some sort of conjecture. So if I'm not standing on that anymore, then that'll just drop the block. And yeah. Okay. Only other thought I have is that I do that whole bit, but then when it's over on this side, give the block like anti-grav. Okay. So that kind of answered that question for me. But what do I do now? Drop it and... Oh! That's what I do. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. It gives me like a light bridge. And boop. So now I'm over here.
Paging Dr. Alarm.
Okay.
Leia. This isn't funny, Leia. Are you guys still in that tower?
And I'll consider that to be like room 1 of the glacier area here complete. Or at least puzzle set 1. Okay. And I think for a bonus stream that might be long enough. Because I do have a little bit of other stuff I would like to do before the day is done. I will probably also be back tomorrow morning. Coming in with more... I guess it's the week for Earth Defense Force. Because, like, I'm going back and forth between that and Assassin's Creed. So, yeah. That'll be what I play at some point tomorrow. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be tomorrow morning or sometime later. Depends slightly on other plans for the day and how those play out, what the timing is on all those. But otherwise, yeah. Without any other information, I'm going to assume tomorrow morning I'll be playing some EDF Insect Armageddon for a few hours. So anyway, I'm assuming it's saved. But whatever. So I think that's going to do it for tonight. I realized there wasn't anything super duper spectacular, but, you know, did make a couple of announcements that are important to know regarding future of the channels and whatnot. And I will probably also mention those on my Discord server sometime soon-ish. I just figured I should mention it here first and foremost, just to, you know, make it a bit more exclusive information at first. Make the stream a little more worthwhile. Anywho, alright, so yeah, that's gonna do it for now. Hope you're all doing well. Hopefully I will see you soon for another live stream. Normal live streams are Thursday mornings, typically for video game focused stuff. And then Saturday evenings, I start with Bible study and then go into a video game. The current game in question for those is Sonic Frontiers. I'm playing like the sort of new story stuff that came with the recent update. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, feel free to, you know, check out other streams that I do. Otherwise, I've, you know, I'll have archives of those up on my YouTube channel. I will have edited down videos if that's more your speed. But if you're watching this, I doubt it. I don't know. But I will have edited down sections of some of the streams eventually coming out as well. But anywho, that does it for now. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you all have a nice Thanksgiving if you're celebrating that. But whatever the case is, till next time, stay cool, everybody. Oh wait, forgot to mention, for those of you on Twitch, I guess I'll be doing a bit of a raid. Not entirely sure to which other channel, but I figure I might as well. Just give me a minute to take care of that.